Well, hello, my beautiful Aquarians. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading for mid-October right through to mid-November 2024. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares, and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about, pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings and I will never reach out to you personally to offer one. Also, I will never ask you for money, e-gifts, or donations. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Aquarians, this is your singles love reading. I'm going to get your overarching energy first and then follow it with a Celtic cross just to see who is coming in towards you. So let us begin. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are their current circumstances? What energy is working against them? And how is that going to come to fruition that a person comes their way? Can you please show them and guide them? What are they meant to know right now? What's going on in their current circumstances? Please show them what is afoot for them. Now, your first card there is the Mountain. So I can definitely see that you've struggled with finding love. I feel it's almost like things are at a standstill. There's nobody about there that you feel really connects to your energy. I feel in your personal life, some of you are going through some stuff as well. Period of deep reflection, but also I feel like you're a very strong person, very strong personality, and you need someone who, you know, is strong enough to walk by your side, that's for sure. I also see that some of you have withdrawn from the dating scene briefly there because you've been focusing on your own needs. You may feel that there's been nobody about at this moment in time, and we've got the key there. Now, the key is destiny, okay? I want you to be aware of that. So your outcome energy indicates that destiny will draw you together with a person. But your first card there is the Mountain. So a lot of you, because it's number 21, you're closing out a cycle. That connects to the World card energy, learning a lot about yourself. But also I feel with the Mountain energy, you've had some delays when it comes to love, and you may have struggled with that. Some of you, I feel like, you know, you've been very patient waiting for love, but even if you've been processing or getting closure on previous circumstances, doesn't have to be to do with love. Could be that you're in a period of like decluttering your life, body, mind, and soul. You're focusing on your self-care needs. It can feel really frustrating that, you know, you're making so much progress. You're standing there, you're so ready to fall in love, and you're like, well, where is my soulmate at? So I feel some of you have been asking a lot of questions there. You're doing all the work, and it feels like it's not fair, but I feel that there is a new person entering into your energetic sphere here, but we just need to see when. I feel some of you with that Mountain energy, I feel something stalled for you. Something didn't work out the way that you hoped for, and I feel like you have been in this very sort of like strong stoical position ever since. I feel there is an energy of protection here. I also feel that I'm being given energy. You're a little bit guarded, so this can indicate some of you have been hurt in the past. Again, doesn't have to be due to previous love situations, but I'm getting an energy here that you really kind of like get a lot of attention. It's like, and don't shoot the messenger when I say this, I feel like people look at you as you're a challenge, okay? I just see that people, you know, there's an energy here of you being very attractive. And sometimes because you are so attractive, people are a little bit nervous about approaching you. And that's not your problem at all, my beautiful Aquarians. I feel that's, of course, they feel like they're not enough for you. Okay, that's what's coming through there. But I would say that you do have a lot of attention. And sometimes you see that, sometimes you don't. But I also feel like nobody's got that chemistry that you are looking for at this moment in time. And some of you may have felt a little bit lonely. This is a card of, you know, standing tall in your truth, I feel like you have been waiting a long time for love. I feel like you've been maturing. I feel like you're very strong by yourself, and you've built a solid foundation for yourself as well. So I feel that you're not actively seeking love. I feel like you're getting on with your projects, your responsibilities and tasks in life. And I feel there has been a little bit of not just a blockage, but almost like it's been super difficult for you to find the person that you are meant to be with, as in your soulmate. But I'm also getting an energy of resistance. So with the woman in the resistance position, it can indicate that you've not really been open to love recently, because you've either withdrawn or just not made it your priority. I feel like you're someone who's focusing on your passions at this time, really looking at your sensuality, your libido. Some of you may have felt that your libido is lacking, because if there's no one out there sparking your attention, I feel like you may just be like dormant, because I'm getting this energy of dormancy from this card. So I got to be honest with you. I feel like you're not settling for second best. You're holding out for the person that you feel is a soulmate. I mean, with the woman in the resistance position, I also feel like you're fed up of looking, because of course the opposition energy for the woman is the man energy, which is all about taking action, actively seeking, looking, and it's in the resistance position, which means you're so fed up of being the strong person in life, in general, in relationships. You want someone who, comes towards you and, doesn't offer to help you find solutions to things in your life or fix things for you, but you want someone who's a companion, someone who understands, someone you can soundboard off, but also someone who gets you, someone who's passionate, loving, loyal. And I feel right now there's this energy that you feel that either people are inconsistent or transitory. You feel like they're not emotionally available. And I feel it's almost like you've turned your back a little bit on love, because you feel love has turned its back on you. But I do see a breakthrough here, because your outcome energy is literally the breakthrough card. This is the key, and this represents destiny, but it also indicates you're going to unlock something. Okay, it's like freeing yourself up from something, finding that solution. But I feel it's karma. Karma is like coming back around, some really good karma, and I feel destiny is drawing you and a new person together. And I feel that you're called at this time to really focus on self-care needs, really focus on, healing yourself from certain things, and recognizing how strong you are, and that you really need someone who is strong enough to walk by your side and, take the journey of life and love. And I do see it happening for you. There's 2 dragons on that key. That really indicates that you'll find this person this year, okay? And I feel also that there's going to be a conversation with the new person when you meet this person, something about getting new keys cut. Okay, that's what I'm hearing right now. I know it's so random, but when you meet this person, it'll be like a signpost that this person is your soulmate. There's some conversation about having to either get keys recut or cut. So it could be that they've just bought a property and they need to get keys cut for their family, or maybe it's that something happened to a key and they need to get it recut or reshaped or something. Random, I know, but just keep it in the back of your mind, because I feel it'll be relevant, okay? These signs, symbols, conversations that pop in, these are just letting you know that you've met the person or what to expect when you meet the person. But I would say that, yes, you've been waiting a long time for love. And I feel you've been learning to fall in love with your life. And basically, I feel like you've had to be strong, not just for yourself, for a lot of other people. And I feel this meant that you didn't really prioritize love because you didn't have time. I feel like you have been overcommitted. I feel like you've had a lot on your plate. And I feel, Hangman and the Magician. So Hangman, both of them are major arcana cards. Hangman is the weight, but the Magician crossing can indicate something had a lot of potential once, but it didn't go the way you'd hoped for. Perhaps this person tried to control you or wasted your time. It was really unfulfilling, and I feel like you almost stopped manifesting or stopped feeling like love was coming for you. But I feel that's all about to change for you right now. Let me just get the rest of your cards. We got the Knight of Pentacles here. So occasionally you have made the effort. You know it's slow moving. I feel like you're being realistic with yourself. You don't want to give up on finding love. You're someone who's faithful, loyal, lovable. But I feel like, there's an energy of focusing on your tasks, responsibilities, life, focusing on your finances. If you're in a career, focusing on your job. Got the Queen of Swords, slightly detached energy there, my beautiful Aquarians. We've got the Hierophant. Now this is exciting because it is in your potential position, which means that there is the potential for marriage here, high level commitment. So if you do want, a deep relationship like that where you actually get married to a person, it will be available to you. So you are going to meet someone new. Let's get the rest of your cards, see what pops out there. Three of Swords, and we've got the Four of Swords. Interesting. So you're in a period of healing from something, trying to, take care of your own needs. Doesn't mean that you're healing from a heartbreak. Can indicate that, you're just exhausted in life and you just need some time for yourself. You need some respite. Can also indicate that you've been put on pause in terms of your love life because you need to focus on learning more about yourself. Maybe some of you have committed yourself to a certain course of study or to a certain path right now, and you feel love would have presented a bit of a distraction, shall we say. But love, it happens when we least expect it. We got the Death card, so there's change here, okay? And Page of Cups. There is a new person coming into your life, so there is love. I feel there's an energy of the dream of love becomes a reality. So thoughts become things. If you feel like love is never going to show up for you, then you're right, because you lose the momentum to even look for it. But looking at the energy, I would say even when you're not looking for it, I feel love will find you. Okay, there is an energy of that happening here. Now, your first card there is the Hangman. So that's the weight. I feel like some of you, your life was turned upside down by something and you just had to recalibrate. Okay, now the Hangman also indicates that, there is a restriction here, something that either you're holding on to and you have to let it go, or it's something that has taught you a harsh lesson and you needed a time of inaction in order to reflect on what it is you truly want, what the lessons are teaching you about reciprocity, about healthier boundaries, because the Queen of Swords is an indication that at some point a boundary may have been crossed when you were either connected to someone else or, it could be that you've experienced something in your life that was quite traumatic and you have had to heal this because it kept interrupting the cycle of love or you connecting to a person on a deeper level. So whatever it is for you, because it's going to be different for everyone, the Hangman is the period of pause. So you've been almost like suspended, really, in order to let go of something, period of reflection, but also manifest new opportunities. So if you're wondering if there's anyone from your past that you're going to reconnect to, I would say, looking at this, the answer is no. Okay, I would say there's new energy coming in here. I would say the past is the past and it is gone. And I would say here you're moving forward. Okay, now the Hangman is crossed by the Magician. Now this can indicate the magic. You're looking for the romantic love story. And why shouldn't you? You deserve it. So you may have met people in the past and they just didn't have that ingredient. They didn't have that spark. So I feel with the Magician card in this position, I feel for some of you, not all of you, for some of you, you question the period that you're in. It's almost like you feel that when you were younger, it was easier to meet people, or there was another period in your life where you found it easier to attract a person. And you may feel that, there's unfulfilled potential there. But I feel like you're going to manifest your soulmate. You're going to manifest a person of your dreams. Okay? With the Magician card, this is an indication that you are awesome by yourself. You've got everything you need right now to magnetize love towards you. You're very attractive, but because it's in the crossing position, it indicates that some of you, you don't see that level of attraction. You may doubt yourself in some way or doubt your confidence in some way. But I have to say, you bring the magic in a relationship, and now you need someone who comes towards you and also brings that level of magic, that spark, okay? Because remember, the Magician card is a spark of creation. So it's like you're looking for something different, something unique. And I feel no time wasters, please, when I get this card in this position. So Magician card, I would say that, you need to really focus on what it is that you want. Thoughts become things. And I feel, this is indication here that sometimes you may have thought about putting yourself out there in the dating scene, and then other times you're like, nope, not about it. So you may have tried, but it didn't work out. So you sort of felt a little bit like fed up and took yourself out of the dating scene, because this is a fluctuating position. It's like, yes, you want it, you're manifesting it, you're thinking about it. Nope, you're not. You just feel like it's a waste of your time, and you just feel like, nope, just not about it. So I feel some of you, it's about channeling your energy, being really precise about what it is that you want. Now, the earthly plane, it's the Knight of Pentacles, so a lot of you focusing on projects, focusing on running life. You work hard to make the life that you have work, and I feel like, you are someone who has a lot of integrity. I feel like you are looking for commitment, but you may have found that people, they're very transitory. You may have felt that they're inconsistent, that they don't want long-term. You may feel that the life that we've built, society or dating apps and all of those things, it's like pick and choose, get bored, next. So I feel you are an old soul and you're looking for the great romance, but I do see that you are unchangeable. You're unchangeable, which is wonderful. Of course, we all need to go through a period of personal development, but what I mean by you're unchangeable is that you have a certain set of values and morals that you live by, and you are not going to sacrifice that for anybody, but also you're not going to take second best. So I feel like here you are doing your thing in life. I feel like you want a traditional long-term relationship with this card, and I feel that this can indicate it's been very slow to meet someone, but I feel like you're just doing life. I feel like you are confident on your own. You're strong enough to basically be a very independent person. You're enjoying your single life. There are moments, of course, where you may feel it would be nice to be with a person, but I feel like you are someone who's super self-sufficient, especially since you got that Queen of Swords energy right there. This is a card that indicates you're very independent, you're very strong, and I feel like you are definitely turning your back to the past. I feel like you are looking to the future, but also I feel like you're focusing more on your plans, okay? This is a card of strategizing. Could also be an indication of some of you trying to work on opening yourself up a little bit more, communicating your needs, speaking your truth, trying to articulate your feelings. I feel like you've been working through that at this time, just so that there's no misunderstandings. Some of you may have had your confidence knocked as well, and you may have found yourself very insular, or you may have even felt that you are a little bit shy when you meet a person that you're very attracted to. I feel like you've been working through that. The right person is going to make you feel so comfortable, okay? It's going to feel like you've known this person for a long time when you meet this new person. But ultimately, Queen of Swords, very detached energy. So I do feel that some of you, it's almost like you're being very logical about love. It's like, okay, I tried and it didn't work out. So now I'm just going to focus on me, invest all that time, care, and devotion in me, and that's when you change your frequency and you draw, your soulmate towards you. You got the Hierophant there. I feel some of your pause, because it is an opposing card to the Hangman and the Knight of Pentacles. This is about you learning more about yourself, about your own needs. And I feel like you have some sort of purpose that you're called to work on right now. But also the Hierophant, this is the potential position. So that is potentially meeting someone who is either the same faith as you, same religion as you, if you celebrate one. My readings are not really about religion, but if you do celebrate one, I feel this person that you're attracting, they are in the same faith or religion as you. Also, this card, the Hierophant, of course, is about knowledge for self. I'm getting an energy here of some of you wanting to study something, and I feel some of you may even think about, well, I'm getting two energies. One is a course, some sort of study or practice where you have to travel to it. So it may be some sort of retreat. I'm not really sure about that. Could be a spiritual retreat, could be a retreat where you learn to be like a Reiki master or a yogi, for example. So please take it as it resonates. Doesn't have to be that. Could be that you have to go overseas to, go on a course to learn a certain thing, upskill for your career. If you're retired, this could be that, you're learning more about your belief system, deepening that. You have a calling to go somewhere, and I feel like you're just following a calling right now. Also, the Hierophant energy, it symbolizes that you will settle down with a person. So there is someone floating around in your energy right now. I would say that Although this person is coming in, I would say right now you're called to focus on your own needs. There's a very independent energy about you. And the next 6 weeks card is the Three of Swords. Okay, so I would say that this is a card of difficulty. Okay, and I want to pull a card on it because the next 6 weeks it feels like you may not meet this person just yet. Okay, so let me just pull a card there. Three of Swords can indicate some of you are getting over heartbreak, or you are grieving. And if you're grieving someone, sending so much hugs and love out there for you, it doesn't have to be a past love. It can be someone who's very close to you, sending you so much hugs and love there. You know, it's going to be a process. So when you feel the moment is right to open yourself up to love, I feel this person who's in spirit, they will actually guide you to your soulmate. I feel like they want the best for you, whoever this person is. For some of you, you may have even been married to this person, and it's like going to run its course, this grieving period. It'll take a lot of time. Okay, so I feel there's an energy here of this person wanting you to move on and wanting you to be happy. So sending you so many hugs and so much love, and with a lot of respect, I'm going to disconnect. I'm just being given before I leave that a key is important. Okay, so yeah, I will leave it like that. Let me just pull a card with this Three of Swords for the rest of you beautiful Aquarians, because I feel this just presents a period of challenge. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? Now, I am getting this energy, and it may not resonate with everyone, but I'm being given an energy that sometimes, because you're so personable and you get on with a lot of people, when you are just talking to people and being friendly, sometimes they misunderstand you and they think that you're flirting, especially if they have a partner, okay? And I feel like you're so fed up of striking up conversations with people or having conversations with you where their initial thought process is that you're hitting on them when you're not. Okay, I feel like when you actually really like a person, it's a whole different ball game. I feel like you get a little bit like insular, like a little bit silent, and only when you feel that person is really kind of like giving you signals that they kind of like you, do you kind of like come out of your shell a little bit and kind of like reciprocate. So that's what I'm getting. Maybe that's not going to resonate with everyone. So maybe that's why it's almost like you don't flirt. I just get this energy of some of you, I just heard like, I can't flirt. So maybe that some of you, you feel like you can't flirt, but with the right person that you're about to meet, I feel it's instinctive, it's organic, and it is flirtatious, okay? Yeah, I mean, same energy, Five of Cups. So for some of you, this is about like looking at some of the things that have been going wrong in your life. Doesn't have to be to do with love, but it can be that, you know, your priority hasn't been love right now because you've got so many other things going on. That's what that mountain can represent. And you're just like at capacity right now, and you are having to just do life. But the universe is going to usher in a surprise. As you can see, two cups there representing a union, high level commitment with a person who's going to love you, and there is reciprocity there. So I feel I'm being given an energy of we'll cross that bridge when it comes. Don't know what that's about. Okay, I got to leave that there, but I have to acknowledge it because it just came through. So maybe there's something difficult that you are preempting. Maybe you have a test coming up. Maybe you have something that you feel is a challenge coming up, and you know that you need to cross that bridge when it comes and get over that first before you put yourself in a situation to find love. Ultimately, the universe has not forgotten about you, and I feel that you are going to meet someone who is romantically connected to you. Okay, this will be a soulmate energy, but I feel a lot of you may be in a cathartic phase where you're letting go of something. Doesn't have to be an ex, but it can be that you're processing something that has been very difficult and you're focused on that right now. And I mean, also the Five of Cups can indicate that some of you regretted connecting to someone who wasted your time, and you may feel that, you wasted time and years on that person. But remember, every single experience we have teaches us a lesson. I would also say with that Five of Cups connected to the Three of Swords, I would say there's a bit of a shortage when it comes to finding your soulmate in the next 6 weeks. This person isn't ready yet. However, it's not too far away, okay? Now, we do have the Four of Swords. This is your advice to yourself in this moment. Spend some time with yourself, meditate, get clear on what you want, take care of your own needs. This is a card of taking care of yourself. This is a card of protecting yourself. It also indicates that you've been put on pause on purpose by the universe because there's something else that you need to focus on. Can also be that, you know, you're in the waiting period of love. You're in the waiting room of love, let's put it that way. But I feel like there is going to be a person coming in. Page of Cups indicates a new person coming in. So it's not too far away, but I would say it's not in the next 6 weeks. Got to be honest with you there. Now that Four of Swords can also indicate that you're protected and redirected. You've withdrawn from love. I feel like you're in a period of solitude in order to reflect. A lot of you are getting closure on something. But also Four of Swords can be like, get ready. You know, you're getting ready for love. So you're preparing space. 4 is all about foundations. So I feel this is about you clearing space, getting clear in your mind, looking after yourself, body, mind, and soul right now. And the external circumstances outside of yourself, 9 of Pentacles. Learning to love your single life. You are having a glow up. 9 of Pentacles indicates you're a very attractive person, whether you believe it or not. But this is a time where you're called to enjoy your freedom. This is a card that indicates you're doing things for you. You're focusing on your projects and responsibilities, of course. You're being self-disciplined, so you're, you know, not settling for second best. You're waiting for the one. But also, I feel this is about, you know, finding yourself, romancing your life, getting more out in nature. I'm also seeing, they look like parakeets in the water. Maybe they're lovebirds. Because I'm just seeing them flying, but I'm seeing them at a distance. So I can't really tell you. They're green, that's for sure. I mean, maybe they look like parakeets or lovebirds. They're green, they've got some red on there, a little bit of yellow. But they're just flying off. And there's 2 of them flying off together into trees. So either this is an image you're going to see. Maybe you're going to see some real ones in real life. That'd be amazing. If not, it could be a video or reel that you'll see. So look out for that, because I feel it is a signpost for you to let you know that your soulmate is coming into your life. So yeah, lovebirds, of course, they are a symbol of soulmates. Parakeets, I think they mate for life as well. So please take it as it resonates. Look out for that image. 9 of Pentacles, I feel right now, next 6 weeks, this is all about you being independent, focusing on your own needs, spoiling yourself a little bit, you know, but I also see that you're saving yourself for the one. Now we have the Page of Cups. So this is the dream of love becoming a reality. Remember, you've got the crossing card of the Magician, which means, you know, with creative action, you can create your visions. It actually can happen for you. What you can see in your mind, you can have in your hand. So I really feel that the more you meditate and visualize the sort of person you want, being very precise about every aspect, like you have this person in your life right now, what they look like, what they smell like, what they do, what area they live in, the more precise you are, the more energy that you can give it, the universe can deliver your order. So this Page of Cups, as you can see, it's starting to materialize. So I feel like you're about to meet a person. Now, of course, this card is also an indication that this person could be a little bit younger than you, but don't let that put you off or discourage you. This is a card of attraction. This is a card of someone who has feelings for you, but I am getting 2 energies with this card. One is there is a friend around you who has some feelings. So let me just pull a card on that. But looking at your energy, I feel like you're not interested in this person. Magician card, Justice card. Okay. Magician card. I feel, you know, this person, they're great to spend some time with. I feel this person, they kind of raise you up, whoever this person is. With the Justice card, I would say this person, they help you a lot. They're very honest with you, whoever this person is, apart from their feelings. But the truth will out. This person is going to reveal how they feel. 2 of Pentacles, you're not so sure about it. I feel like you don't really want to cross a line. I feel actually you're waiting for someone new, okay? Because there's like, don't get me wrong, I feel like your friend is awesome, but I just feel like there's no spark on your side with this person. I'm just seeing like 2 ships here. One is the great love story, and the other one I feel is a safe love story. It just doesn't feel like the passionate one that you're looking for. So I feel, although you have a lot of feelings about your friend, I feel none of them would lead to a high level commitment long term, okay? And I feel like you don't want to cross a line on that. So I'll move away from that energy. Also, this is a hope and a fear position as well. So I would say in this position, you're hoping for romance, for love, someone who is romantic, someone who actually is passionate, loving, kind, who's honest, open. I am getting an energy here that you don't want to meet someone who is, what is that word? I can't think of the word that my guides are giving me a feeling, and I'm trying to attach myself to that feeling, but I can't think of a word to describe it. Inexperienced. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. Sorry, my guides just said inexperienced. So some of you may feel like you don't want to be in a relationship with someone who is inexperienced. Okay, I don't know what that means really, but I'll leave it up to your imagination. It could be that you don't want someone who hasn't seen the world, you know, someone who hasn't been in a relationship, doesn't know what to expect, maybe expects to be taken care of. I feel like you've been there, done that. You want someone who rises up to be in a relationship with you and offers you passion, intensity, strength, and all of those things that you offer a person. So I can kind of understand it now a little bit more. Also, I feel the fear here is breaking up with someone, investing your time, loving someone fully, allowing it to go so far to catch deep feelings and suddenly the person disappears. But I don't see that that's going to happen for you. I see that you're having a breakthrough here, and I feel that it'll lead to a high level commitment like marriage. You will build a home with this new person who's coming in. Is it in the next 6 weeks? The answer is no. There are some changes that occur first. We got the Death card there. Now this can indicate that you're really letting go of something, okay? Or I feel like you are shedding what is old and familiar right now, and that can be a pattern that you've fallen into. Doesn't mean that it's a person. So with that Death card, it signals change, a breakthrough, and that really connects to your overarching energy, which means you're going to have a breakthrough. A change happens in your personal circumstances, and I feel it leads the way to a new beginning. And that Page of Cups is there to indicate that it is a soulmate that's coming in, someone who offers a romantic attraction, who's very flirtatious with you. You'll feel very fulfilled with this person. Okay, look at that. It's like, don't be thinking about the past and the experiences that went wrong. Again, you're getting this card. I shuffle the cards. The same card pops out to let you know what? It's the same energy. The universe is going to surprise you. These two cups, you can't see love coming your way right now. Okay, so it's hard to believe in it. But when it appears, you're going to realize it was destined, because again, we got the Wheel of Fortune, which is the equivalent of the destiny key that came there. So I would say, if you are grieving, I feel like there is a period that you must lament and allow it to be a process, and destiny will bring you to the next stage and present you with a soulmate when the moment is ready. But also I feel for a lot of you, if you're feeling it's a struggle right now and there's just lack of opportunities, just when you least expect it, love comes in. Okay, so yeah, sad that it's not the next 6 weeks, but I got to give you the energy that I've got coming in. But there is change here. We've got, I am responsible for my life. I am a creator. As I said, I feel like some of you have something you need to do right now. Okay, some of you may also have dependents. You're carers. You're looking after someone, guiding someone. Also, you may be a very creative person, and you have to, follow your calling, your passion first. But it says here, I am responsible for my life. So this indicates that you are empowering yourself, that you are doing things for you. Because sometimes, we do things and we factor a lot of other people in there, and sometimes we forget about ourselves. And I feel during this period, you're called to focus on your own needs, not in a selfish way, of course, but in a way that enriches you and your journey. I am a creator. So you've got the Magician card, as I mentioned earlier, and thoughts become things. You are creating your destiny with your thoughts. Okay, there's been so many times I've thought about something and it occurred, and it has taught me my whole life. The power of the mind is so intense, and I feel this is a period where you may actually implement some sort of meditative procedures, like you may meditate for 10 minutes, or you may, just before bed especially, you may have a thought of, being in a romantic relationship with a person. And, I feel these things will start to materialize in your life because of the power of your mind. And finally, I follow my heart. I see this card as you offering your heart to another person, being raw, open, and vulnerable with a person, and they will be the same with you. I actually see this as I follow my heart, but also I feel having the hands open, someone will open their heart to you as well. And this is about blind faith, having faith that destiny is drawing you closer to a person, and you knowing what you want, and there is a passionate, intense relationship on the other side of the next 6 weeks is what I see for you. Okay, so I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you, my beautiful Aquarians. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press that little notification bell. Lets you know when I update my next message. Lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. And finally, we have... Interesting. We have the protection rune. This is the giant rune, and this indicates, a period of pause, of non-action until such time as destiny intervenes. And some of you, okay, there's an energy of counsel with this. So it could be that, either a friend gives you advice, or perhaps you may meet this person connected to someone inviting you to something. Or maybe you are in a group of people discussing things, seeking counsel, advice. The Hierophant can connect to that, and maybe you meet a person through that. Anything else from this? It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm being given a mirror. Before I go, I'm being given a mirror. It's very ornate mirror, and I want to say there's like pearls of wisdom. There's like a pearl necklace on one side of the mirror, pearls of wisdom, but also there is like it looks like a DIY sheet covering. If you're painting, you put down like a blanket type thing so the paint doesn't go everywhere. There's something like that on the other side. So it's like covered, half covered. So maybe this is like a period of reflection, because of course it's a mirror. Maybe it's like you feel like you're under construction right now, and you're about to get into a period of your life where you feel like you want to get out there and be seen. I'm not really sure. Maybe it's connected to something that this person does for a living that you're about to meet. So I'm going to leave that there. That image is so random, just came in at the end. So I hope something resonates at some point. So thank you so much, my beautiful Aquarians, and love and light.